Right, guys, what is up? We are live. I'm just going to tweet out that we are live, and then we're going to get right into a recap of another crazy week of football. Just going to tweet this out. Week 2. I mean, week 1 was pretty crazy, but week 2 was pretty crazy too. Especially the early games. I mean, even the later games, like the 4 o'clock games, were pretty good too. All right, let me tweet this out. I'm almost done. And boom. We're good. It's posted. All right, awesome. So let me get to the chat here. What is going on? Royce, Bubsy, Get Benched, Andrew, Alex, Jared, NFL Productions, Green. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Lenny? So the first game we'll quickly talk about, because we did the whole stream for this game, is Chargers Chiefs. We're going to run through the games here. Then we'll open up to some call-ins. And yeah, so I'll quickly run through the games here. So first game, we did a stream for this, Chiefs Chargers. We all know how this went. Basically, that pick six, 99 yards, that's what sealed that game for the Chiefs. The defense was really impressive in that game. I mean, both defenses were really impressive. It was definitely more of a low-scoring game than I thought it was going to be. The big thing, obviously, Herbert fractured cartilage, which is like, I don't know how he's day-to-day with that. He's literally ruled as day-to-day. Literally the same doctor is overseeing that was overseeing the Tyrod Taylor shot that punctured his lung in his rib. So, yeah, that's not great. If you're Herbert. Stanley, what's going on? Tony, what's going on? Josh, Jared, Ashton, Mario, Bart, what's going on, guys? So that is not great for Justin Herbert, I guess. But I guess they believe that the doctor's not gonna mess up again. Alex, I appreciate the super chat. Happy Victory Monday. Yes, indeed, happy Victory Monday to you too. So, Chargers fall to 1-1. Chiefs are 2-0. It's pretty crazy that the Chiefs' offense didn't even look close to its potential in that game, and they still ended up getting the win. Like, if the defense can continue to play like that, and the Chiefs' offense plays like the Chiefs' offense can play, they're going to be really, really good. They'll be right up there with the Bills, in my opinion, if the offense starts to play like the Chiefs' offense we all know. Then we got the Dolphins-Ravens. We're going to go through this one. I'm sad I missed this game because I was watching the Giants game. What a game for Tua. Let's just read the stat line here because it all seems fake. Oh, it's showing me a replay. No, I don't want a replay. All right, let's see the stats here. Tua was like 6 touchdowns, but I want to see the exact stats. No, show me individual player stats. NFL.com. All right, well, I guess they're not going to give them to me. But basically, Tua had like over 400 yards, 4 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter. Pizzles is 469. Nice. Yes, he had 469, I'm assuming. That's very nice. It's a very nice stat line. Insane comeback by the Dolphins. Just a crazy, crazy game. I can't believe they came back. How many points did they score in the fourth quarter again? Let me look this up. 28 points in the fourth quarter after scoring 14 in the game before the fourth quarter. 14 in the game before the fourth quarter, 28 in the fourth quarter to come back and win. That's like what Tua needed, I think, for like a confidence booster right there. Like that's what Tua needed. So that's huge. That's huge for the Dolphins. Jets, Browns. Hey, let's go Jets right here. Both the Jets and Giants won this week. And let's go. Because that has not really happened recently. Both the Jets and Giants winning. The wins have been few and far between in New York for both teams. And both these teams winning close games. Pretty fun. Jets win 31-30. Garrett Wilson went off in like the final seconds of this game, or the final minutes of this game. He got the late touchdown. He also had another touchdown in this game. He's looking really, really good. And just You gotta love it. You gotta love it from the Jets just going into Cleveland, getting the upset with Joe Flacco at quarterback. Just unreal. 2 touchdowns late in this game to win it, to go up 31-30. They went up 24. I mean, they made the score 24-30 first, and they made it 31-30. Unreal. Just you love it. You love it. You love to see it from the Jets pulling off an upset. And yeah, Browns are 1-1 now. I didn't think this season was going to be a good season for the Browns, but we'll see what happens. Then for the Giants game, talk about that quickly. I mean, it was a win. I can't complain about a win. It was a coaching win. It was a win for the coaches. It was a win made by the coaches of the Giants. I don't really think this was a Daniel Jones win, like, at all. Like, it looked like he was missing his reads, too afraid to turn it over, thinking a little too much. He looked a little uncomfortable back there. But his win is a win, and I can't complain. I wasn't confident in the way that they played yesterday. There was that one pass that should have been a pick six that he threw that went through the defender's hands. I wasn't confident in the way they played yesterday, especially because they couldn't get Saquon going too much. But it's a win. I'll take it. But I can't be here and be like, yeah, that was so good, playoffs. No, they just got that win. But I do got to say, I'm happy that it seems like the Giants finally found a head coach, because there's been so many. And to see a head coach his way to 2 back-to-back wins is really impressive. So, love that. And Matt Rule, on the other hand, was the Panthers head coach. Doesn't look like he's going to be a head coach for too much longer. Lions Commanders. Lions were absolutely tearing it up early in this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, huge game for him. And after being close, being competitive with the Eagles last week, they finally get the win in week 2 versus another NFC East team, Washington. Just putting up a ton of points, really. The Lions were. They didn't go a quarter without scoring any points. They didn't go a quarter without putting up points. And 36 points is impressive to score in an NFL game. 36 points is definitely impressive to score in a game. And Jared Goff looked pretty decent. We'll say that. Jared Goff, pretty decent. Pretty decent at quarterback. Colts Jaguars, speaking of quarterback that wasn't pretty decent, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has really just laid an egg to start this season. That's the saying, right? Laid an egg, didn't do well. He has not been playing well. The Colts lose to the Jaguars yet again. Literally, the Jaguars shut them out. 24-0. They lost. One of my worst preseason takes was that the Colts were going to be a playoff team. It's not that they're just losing. It's just they're losing to bad teams and not looking good. They're 1-1. They have a tie versus the Texans, but come on, that's a loss. If you're the Colts right there, that's a loss. Just, I know Michael Pittman wasn't playing, but still, they only give the ball to Jonathan Taylor 8 times or something. What is this coaching? That's another coach who might get fired, Frank Reich, especially after the loss versus Jacksonville to miss the playoffs in Week 18 last year. Now you're starting out the season 1-1. He might get fired before the season ends. Buccaneers Saints. This game was 3-3 into the fourth quarter. I thought this game was gonna be low scoring, but I didn't think it was gonna be that low scoring. Basically, the defense broke it open for the Bucs and scored that pick six. And yeah, Mike Evans is now suspended 1 game. He's probably going to appeal. I don't know if that means he's not going to be suspended for the game this week versus the Packers. But Jameis with a ton of interceptions. I don't know what to think, though, because his back is fractured. There's parts of his back fractured, and he's just playing with it. And I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? How is he playing with that? But defense stepped up big for the Bucs. That's what I expected. While this Bucs O-line really isn't that good, they're really not healthy, the defense can carry them. I think the defense can carry. They just got to get that O-line a little better. We'll see if Julio can play next week. That would be big, especially if Mike Evans can't play. Then we got the Patriots-Steelers. Honestly, really surprised by this one. I did not think the Steelers were going to lose to the Patriots after the way the Patriots offense played last week and the way the Steelers defense played. But I was really surprised. 17-14, not really a high-scoring game, but this Pittsburgh offense has not really performed. I thought this defense was going to be able to carry them, but I guess it's hard to carry when you don't have TJ Watt out there. Then we got the Falcons-Rams. Literally, Falcons almost came back in this game. Versus the Rams. Listen, Matt Stafford's throwing a ton of interceptions again. I thought Stafford wasn't going to be throwing a ton of interceptions this year. I thought because he had that procedure done on his elbow or whatever, he was fully good to go, healthy. No, Stafford's throwing a ton of picks. Like, what? I don't know. Jalen Ramsey got a pick to basically seal that game. But the Rams, I don't know. Rams aren't looking too fantastic right now. Coming off a Super Bowl championship, not looking great. 49ers Seahawks, unfortunately, Trey Lance injured himself out for the season for this game. During this game, broke his ankle. He got surgery this morning. It went well, but he's going to be out for the year. Jimmy Garoppolo steps in. They win 27-7 versus the Seahawks. I guess that Seahawks magic is gone from week 1. Bengals Cowboys. We streamed this game, and I was shocked because I didn't think the Bengals would have a bad O-line this year. They made moves to make their O-line better, and it looks worse. They're on pace for, I think, over 100 sacks this year, which is almost double what they allowed last year. I mean, I know it's week 2, so the pace is going to change, but still. It's really bad that the Bengals are 0-2. Starting out 0-2 is not good at all. That really hurts your playoff chances, especially in a division like the AFC North. Then we got Texans Broncos. This was another low-scoring one, 16-9. Russ had terrible numbers throughout this game. Broncos got to get it figured out. Hackett's got to get it figured out. This is, you're happy you got the win if you're the Broncos, but you're not oh, everything's going to be good now. You're still really nervous because you struggled versus the Texans. Cardinals-Raiders this game. I caught the end of this game in regulation and the end of overtime. This game was absolutely insane. Kyler Murray was running and extending plays for literally almost half a minute. The way he was extending plays, unreal. Scored to tie the game. Scored to get the touchdown that led to the 2-point conversion that tied the game in the final seconds. Then what happened was the Raiders were driving down the field in overtime after the Cardinals had the ball. A field goal would win it. Hunter Renfrow fumbles the ball in Cardinals territory, returned for a touchdown, ends the game right there. Walk-off fumble recovery for a touchdown. Unreal game. Raiders are 0-2 now. You can't be 0-2 in the AFC West. You can't start out 0-2. You can't do that. You can't lose a game to the Cardinals and start out 0-2 in the AFC West. That's an uphill climb now for the Raiders. And that's 2 head coaches. We talked about it before. 2 head coaches that just aren't very good. Cliff, I didn't think he was going to get, I don't know if he was going to get fired this year, but they just gave him that extension this offseason. But I know I'm not a fan of him. And the Raiders just hired McDaniel. I didn't like the hire. I always say that, but starting out 0-2, not looking good. When this team literally was a playoff team last year with everything that was going on there. And then we got the Bears-Packers. You guys know I streamed this game. Stopped during halftime because I wasn't feeling well. And yeah, it was just what you expected. It's just what you expected. It was just the Packers beating the Bears. Justin Fields had really no help. Aaron Rodgers and the Bears looked better. I mean, not in the Bears, and the Packers looked better than they did week 1, which will set up a good game this upcoming week. Packers, Bucs. That's going to be a really good one. All right, guys, I think I'm going to open this up to calls now. If you are a member and you want to call in, hit that link on the community tab and you'll be able to call in. I just want to try to limit the calls to a minute if we can. Just so we can get as many people as possible. And yeah. I'm going to pull that up. I'm just getting my headphones connected here so I can actually hear what you guys say. See if they will connect for me. No, don't connect to the iPad. Hold on, I was trying to get my headphones to connect here. Hold on. I think because I reset them last night, they might not be connecting. Let's see. Hold on. I mean, Parsons has been absolutely a force for opposing quarterbacks, just destroying opposing quarterbacks, really. Let's see. Come on, connect. All right, it says they're connected. Let's see. All right. Hopefully this works. Let me pull up the StreamYard. All right. And just so you guys know, it's not video. It's just audio. And if you want to call in, just make sure you here, I'll fix this. Don't worry, guys. You guys know how it just does this every time I do what's it called? Every time I do Streamlabs, StreamYard, it comes up like this. There we go. So yeah, if you want to call in and you're a member, it's in the community tab. And let me just say this real quick. If you abuse the call in, you won't be allowed to call back in. I will make sure of that. So just putting that out there. All right, we got our first caller here, Darth Vader. All right. All right, you're on. Hello? Hello? All right, I don't know if that person's ready. Darth Vader, are you there? No one's there, so we'll see. I don't know why. Yeah, no one's on that one, I don't think. If you're in the thing, if you're in the queue to call, just jump in. But yeah, if you guys do want to call in, the link is in the members community tab. You just go into community post and yeah. We'll try them one more time. Hello?
Well, hello there.
Hey, what's up? Hello? Hello?
Well, hello there.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Who is this?
By the way, I can't exactly hear you.
Oh, yeah.
At all?
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
All right, perfect. What's going on?
So, yeah, it's been a wild start. I did not expect Joe Flacco to throw 4 touchdowns yesterday.
Wait, is this Sad Falcons?
Okay, you figured me out.
I knew it. I was like, well, at first I couldn't really hear, and I was like, and then when you were saying hello there, I couldn't really hear, and then I was like,
yeah, I
didn't realize my mic wasn't. I knew, and then I heard you talking, I was like, oh, it's Sad Falcons. It's been a minute. What's up?
Yeah, it's been a LLR, but yeah, it's been like, I don't know what it's been. There have been some games where the quarterbacks have been playing so well, and then other games where the quarterbacks have been playing horribly. Matt Ryan is one of those that's been playing horribly. How do you throw 3 interceptions against the Jaguars of all teams? And even Jonathan Taylor can't even carry the team to get any points.
Yeah, they weren't even really relying. I don't know why they didn't feed him the ball more, because clearly Matt Ryan was was not getting it done.
Yeah. Also, not having Pittman Jr. either was probably a major liability.
Yeah.
But like that, they need to just run the ball almost all game, and they did. And this is making the trade look really bad on the Colts. It's looking really bad.
Yeah. No, yeah, they've been in like quarterback like twilight zone since
Purgatory
Andrew Luck, left.
since Luck retired. So yeah, but on the opposite side of Matt Ryan is Joe Flacco. I am not over how he threw 4 touchdowns. That's his biggest best performance since like I can't even remember how long.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. The other crazy thing is Tua is actually beginning to look like he might actually be good.
Yeah.
Because 6 touchdowns and like 4 of them came, I think, in like one quarter. I think, honestly, the Dolphins might actually be for real now.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
and like Waddle and Hill both had 2 touchdowns. It's no discredit to the Ravens because the Ravens did do somewhat decent. The issue with the defense, like, couldn't hold the Dolphins back. Lamar played good, like 4 touchdowns.
He did.
Yeah, so that was one of the best quarterback games, like by far I've seen, just like on stats wise. And another one, I cannot believe also Jared Goff threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't think they'd do to get this season. If he plays the way he is, the Lions have a chance because the NFC North, depending on how the Vikings play tonight, the NFC North is not completely like gone. It's kind of wide open.
Yeah.
The way I look.
No, it is. Like the Lions have the same record as the Packers right now.
Yeah, that was one of those things. And the other crazy thing is that the NFC West is a complete frick show because every team is 1-1.
Yeah. Wait, which team? Wait, which division? The NFC West?
NFC West.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, with the Cardinals, the Rams, the Seahawks, 49ers. Yeah. That is.
I'm not over how the Raiders blew also like an almost 20-plus lead.
Yeah, literally 20-point lead. Well, it was a 20-point lead at half, right? At halftime, it was 20 points. 20-0.
Yeah, like after that, it was an overtime. I don't even know how that was like possible. Josh McDaniels, I was right about McDaniels.
Yeah.
I had my suspicions. Like, he didn't do well at all with the Broncos. And I'm like, I'm going to keep my expectations fairly low with the Raiders, but saw him in the playoffs because I have warnings that McDaniels might not be good. And he's not good.
He's not. Josh McDaniels is not. I did not like that hire at all. I thought that was silly. I would have rather them kept Rich Bisaccia.
Yeah, McDaniels is not fit as an NFL coach. He's a good offensive genius under the right system, but he is not full NFL coach.
I agree.
Then again, you also have Nathaniel Hackett, and I am not over the horrifying. They barely beat the Texans too.
Yeah, and Russ's numbers were really bad in that game too.
Yeah, that was not good. And then the Seahawks game, they had a chance to win that game too, and he blew it. Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah, that was all him. Horrendous. That was all bad coaching right there.
Yeah. How do you trust a kicker who hasn't even made a pass like a 60-yard field goal to try and make a 64-yard field goal?
And they just let that clock run down. Didn't even try. It was.
I don't know why I didn't trust Ross there because, I feel like he would have had a better chance actually throwing the ball there at that point.
Yeah.
Trying to get 5 yards.
Exactly. They didn't even try to get more yardage, even though they had more time.
Yeah. And also, I don't know what happened to the Bengals. They were going on. I thought they were on a Super Bowl hangover. Joe.
They lost to Cooper Rush and they lost to Mitch Trubisky.
Who lost to the Pats? Who they lost to the Pats in fairly subpar numbers. So yeah, I feel like honestly, Joe Burrow is not the same as he was last year.
Yeah, I literally, it almost seems like that O-line got worse, even though they poured a bunch of money into it and went to upgrade it. Like, it's just not working for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels like just Bengals have been cursed, and Joe Burrow is cursed with a poor old line.
Literally, and every single offseason, he's had something to deal with. First, it was COVID. Like, it was the COVID season, 2020.
Also
2021
towards Achilles.
came off, coming off the torn ACL in 2021. This year, he had to have his appendix out. Like, he can't have a normal training camp. He just can't go through normal NFL training camp. He's like, he can't.
Yeah, I don't know. And then also the Bucs and Saints game. That fight was Marcus Lattimore, I think, or Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans have some very bad blood that will keep that rivalry going.
I know. I'm
That was
surprised
good.
Mike Evans suspended a game.
Oh, he actually got suspended a game.
Yeah, today, you
Wow.
literally like before the stream, I saw he got suspended. He'll probably appeal it, and that will probably let it get pushed off. But yeah, the Saints Bucs game was heated. That game was heated. Like that was like emotions running high.
I mean, the Saints need to do something for their horrifying performance because Jameis returned to old Jameis Winston style.
I don't know how long. Like, I can't believe he has fractures in his back now. Like, I don't know how long. How like they're saying, oh, he won't like injure it more. But like, if he keeps getting thrown to the ground, can he fracture them more? Like,
yeah, he can. If he fractured that, he's out for the season. I think he'd be out for the season with a fractured back.
Yeah, like it's like he has certain parts that are fractured. I forget exactly here. I can look it up exactly what the diagnosis is.
I don't know what it is.
Like an injury, but he has 4 fractures in his back. No risk of further injury. So he had the fractures in his back during the game yesterday. He's just in pain. But I don't know. How can you say there's no risk of further injury? Can't he like?
No, because he can break his entire back,
yeah, right?
like shatter it. Yeah, he can like break his back and share it completely. The smart move is like maybe rest him until he gets better, but I don't know how long it could really take it to like heal something like that.
Like 4 fractures, like even just pain management. If you're in pain, you're not gonna like play too well.
Yeah,
he can't even. He's another guy who's been unlucky with the ACL last year. Now the fractures in his back.
Yeah. He can catch rate. And another guy who's really unlucky, and the 49ers are lucky they have Jimmy G and didn't trade for him. And the 49ers are very happy and grateful because Trey Lance, I read something, I think Trey Lance was out for the season.
Yeah, he's done for the season.
Yeah,
he had surgery today.
Yeah, so 49ers fans, very thankful that y'all didn't trade Jimmy G because if y'all traded Jimmy G, your season would automatically be over.
Yeah.
Y'all be going into like 2020. So I think honestly, like Jimmy G's serviceable enough to like lead the team because I mean he played better than Lance did, like in both games.
Yeah,
he played better. So yeah, that was one thing. And a final thing as well is I don't know what happened to the AFC South, but it's like just the division is the weirdest I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, it is. What's 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, and 0-1. So I guess if the Titans win tonight, they'll be tied for first. And if the Titans lose tonight, which they are going to lose tonight, the Jaguars are going to be first in that division.
That is something I would have not called.
What? Again, yeah. They're going to be in sole possession of first in the AFC South.
I just had that little bit of a feeling like somehow the Jaguars are somehow going to turn this team around and make the playoffs with a losing record still.
Yeah, literally the winner of that division might have a losing record.
Yeah, because the Colts look really bad. I don't even know what the Texans might do. The Texans won the division last week. They were 0-1. Tied.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I wonder who has the tougher schedule, Texans or Jaguars.
I think I don't know. Both have not the easy.
Let me see Texans schedule. Texans got to play the Raiders, the Titans, the Jaguars.
That's a winnable game. That's a winnable game against the Raiders.
Eagles,
the Chargers,
Giants, Dolphins, Commanders, Browns.
Well, Cowboys. The Browns and Raiders.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Jaguars. Let me see the Jaguars schedule now. Jaguars schedule is probably pretty similar.
Yeah, I think they can beat the Raiders and Browns because I don't see the Browns being competent enough, and the Raiders,
yeah, I mean, it will be Deshaun's first game back, but it's going to be so long since he's played in a game. Who knows?
Yeah, we're all Texans fans that day.
Yeah. Oh, so the Jaguars got to play the Ravens, They got to play the Lions. They got to play the Cowboys, the Titans, the Jets. Ooh, maybe the Jaguars have a slightly easier schedule.
Ooh, Jaguars and Lions. That's the game that's going to be good.
Jaguars got to play the Raiders, too. Yes, so they could beat the Raiders. They got to play the Giants, too. They could beat the Giants. Like,
I mean, I feel like
Jaguars, Broncos. Jaguars are at home. I don't know.
I honestly could see the Jaguars winning this division. I could see it. Like,
And
honestly,
literally the Titans got one
of the toughest schedules.
yeah, I mean, let me see their schedule now too, because they're not having a good, and they don't look that
They're
good.
taking on the Bills tonight, so they're not
That's
winning
gonna
the
be a
game.
loss, like unless something crazy happens. Well, they do play the Raiders next week. Colts, well, they can probably beat the Colts. Commanders, they can beat. They play the Colts again. Texans. Oh, they got. Well, they do have Chiefs, Broncos, Packers, Bengals, in back-to-back weeks, and they have the Eagles. They also play the Chargers. I mean, they do have the Jaguars. Like honestly, like it honestly might not be the Titans winning that division.
Probably won't, because I don't know what to think. Like the entire team just. I don't know what's going on in there. It's like just everything. Like once that playoff loss happened, the entire team just.
I think it's going to be an upset in the AFC South. I think we could see either the Texans or the Jaguars winning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we could see an upset. I think we could see like something shocking. I feel like the Titans. Yeah. I mean, it's likely. Like the odds are probably in their favor to win, but like I don't know.
I don't trust the Titans, and the Colts don't look competent.
Maybe something crazy could happen. Yeah, the Colts are in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, the NFC North's very kind of similar because if I don't know what to think about the Vikings. They played really good, shockingly, against the Packers, who theoretically did beat the Bears. Also, like the Bears beat the 49ers and started off above 500. I don't know how as well. The entire NFC North is going to be a weird one. I feel like, though, I have that gut feeling the Lions can somehow pull this out for a fan base that has needed it, probably one of the worst.
That would be crazy. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe, we'll see who wins that the NFC North. It would be crazy. But, I mean, I think a big test will be tonight for the Vikings. They're going against the Eagles. Like, if they can win that game. That's a real test. If they can win back-to-back games versus good teams, that'll be huge for them.
Yeah. And the AFC East. I feel like we know the two teams definitely that are going to be the beat in the AFC, the Dolphins, and likely the Bills can win this game. The Bills. I just don't think the Pats, I don't know what to think about the Pats. They're just weird.
Yeah, I'm not. I still don't feel good about the Pats. I'm not. I don't think they're winning the division.
Yeah. They get destroyed. Absolutely. I know 13 points doesn't seem much, but the game was way out of reach. It's not as close as what it may look. But 20-7 against the Dolphins, that looked ugly.
Yeah.
All right. So Mac Jones.
No, you can
Mac Jones is carrying this team. Mac Jones is carrying that team, or rather, he's the best player on that team, honestly. It's not really bad. But
Falcons, we just got two people in here waiting, so I got to get to them now. Appreciate you calling, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good talk.
See you later.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, next we got Bumblebee.
Hey,
what's going on?
I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty nervous right now.
No, don't be nervous.
Yeah. Next week, we actually play you guys, actually.
Oh, you're a Cowboys fan?
Yeah. From my dad, actually.
Oh, cool. All right, so you must be pumped after yesterday.
Oh my God, I'm very concerned about Dak's health right now. How long is he out for?
I think they said 6 to 8 weeks after the injury, so maybe 5 to 7 now.
As soon as I saw his hand hit the Bucs back, I was like, that's it.
Yeah, that was crazy that he couldn't. He
went down as soon as. I mean, everybody's hurt at this point. I mean. You guys got a new head coach and everything, and I mean, I've never seen the Giants look like this.
Yeah, I mean, they're winning more for sure, but
oh my God. I mean, the one team I do expect, I have a feeling it's you guys versus the Eagles this division. I mean, I don't see Dallas winning it.
Really? I mean, they did look decent with Cooper Rush. Like, it looks like he can carry them through this period.
I mean, he can definitely do it. But what's concerning is the targets he has.
Yeah.
Like, Schultz got killed, like pretty much. I mean, what concerned me was the way our defense handled Burrow late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was absolutely shocking. I mean, I thought because they were rumoring us to get a backup, but I can't remember there was a backup we were supposed to get in a trade, but we haven't thought about it yet.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna stick with Cooper Rush though after the win. Like he did what he had to do, you know.
I wouldn't mind it, but I mean, if he goes down, we have Will Greer. Oh my god, Greer is bad. I know Greer is bad.
But then they'll definitely sign someone else.
I feel like there's got to be. I mean, they were rumoring us to get Colin Kaepernick.
All I heard was Jimmy Garoppolo and possibly Cam Newton, I think.
Garoppolo would have made sense, but
now not.
Lance is out. Yeah, I saw he's down. Is Herbert? Wait, did they say when Herbert was coming back?
They're saying he's day-to-day right now.
Oh my god. Yeah,
which is crazy. So he'll probably play next week as of right now, but we'll have to see.
I was in the chat for that game, and I kept saying, get him off. He's going to get killed because he was getting rib shot after rib shot.
Yeah, he was definitely hurting.
Oh my God. We got the Rams in week 5. Oh my. Although, the Rams haven't looked good.
Yeah, no, they haven't looked too great. No, they're 1-1.
Would you say it's because the loss of Von Miller's kind of killed him a bit? Because look at the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, Von Miller looked really good when he went against them week 1.
Oh my
and
God.
Stafford's throwing a ton of picks.
And they've got Wagner, too. They got Wagner to try and replace him,
but yeah, Von's looking really dominant for his age, for sure.
Oh my God. I'll be shocked if the Bills don't make it at least the championship.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, although one team I am very optimistic is right now the Commanders.
You're optimistic for them?
They've looked pretty good so far. I mean, yes, they lost to the Lions, but they beat the Jaguars when they were down. I think everybody was saying like they wasn't their year. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like shaking a tiny bit because this is the first time I've actually talked with a YouTuber right now.
No, don't be nervous. Come on.
It's a first for me because I've never really. As soon as everybody was saying that, now you got to turn that on to get a membership. I was like, you serious right now? Like, oh my God. Oh my. Did you watch Seattle play at all?
This week versus the versus the Broncos.
The Broncos. I watched.
Last week. Sorry. Did you mean versus the 49ers or versus the Broncos last week?
They were. I have Rashad Penny in fantasy. He's been god awful.
Really?
He's awful.
They were throwing it a lot week 1.
How did you beat the Broncos? Like, that's what I was shocked about.
Yeah, it was almost like the Broncos beat themselves in that game too.
The last 2 games the Broncos have played, they should have won both games. They traded how much for?
3 firsts, some Noah Fant, Drew Lock. I think maybe a third later. I forget exactly off the top of my head, but a ton of picks.
Have they used Drew Lock? They haven't used Drew Lock.
Yeah, because they're rolling with Geno as a starter.
Oh my God, Geno's impressed me. I thought he would be the same guy from the Jets, but he's got guys who he can trust at receiver. They traded freaking. Oh my God! The fact that they even got Russell Wilson. I mean, I'm shocked. Like, you would think that the Broncos would have been good for now, but didn't Judy get hurt?
Yeah, Judy got hurt yesterday. I think
I didn't see that.
Sertan got hurt yesterday too.
Oh,
I don't know the
God.
extent of the injuries, but I know they got hurt in yesterday's
Ah,
game.
God. I watched the Cardinals game. Oh my! The Raiders should have won that.
Yeah, the Raiders blew that
I
20-0 lead.
Isaiah Simmons forced, was it 2 back-to-back?
On that final drive, I know he forced the final fumble, and then I think there was maybe one other fumble that wasn't recovered.
I keep saying, hold on to the ball with 2 hands. I hate that.
Yeah, that was a crazy fumble to be returned for a
They always hold it
touchdown.
with 1 hand, and I never understand. it. They oftentimes, I mean, who's had new head coaches this year? I know you guys.
The Saints, the
Saints,
Broncos, Raiders, Bears,
I feel like you
Dolphins.
guys have definitely had the best start that you guys could have had.
Yeah,
But think about the win. Both wins you've had were close.
definitely.
I mean, oh wow. I mean, I feel like you guys are definitely going to beat the Cowboys with the defense you guys have.
I hope
You guys
so.
have a much better defense. Wait, you guys lost. What's that guy's name? He was a former linebacker for the Cowboys. Jalen Smith. Wait.
He's on. Who is he playing with now?
Oh my god.
I think he might be a free agent.
Oh my god. What? Oh. What? Oh my god. Like when he was in Dallas, he was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to maybe turn this around. And the last 2 teams he's been on were Packers and you guys. I mean, oh my, it's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And and our team just hasn't been as good as we would have liked to be. I mean, yeah, we beat the Bengals, but I think we can't keep punching ourselves every time. It's like every time we play against a team that we have them down, we just let ourselves kick ourselves in the head. I never understand that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys pulled out the big win this week. You guys closed out the game good.
Maher I was more concerned about Brett Maher because last time we had him, he missed like chip shots a lot.
Yeah, well, he hit that big one last night.
Oh my, 50. I was more concerned. I mean, you guys have Gano, which is a lot better. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like you guys have got a pretty good chance of winning these next couple of games. You guys got the Packers even.
That's going to be tough.
Rodgers hasn't been his best. I was watching that game yesterday, and although they mostly run the ball.
Yeah. They didn't really even need to throw it versus the Bears. Yeah, they really didn't need to.
God. I was hoping the Bears would finally break that streak, but
yeah.
They keep constantly. That's the thing. I mean, a lot of these teams have that you would think that there would be a chance for teams to break it against opposition that you can beat. Like, look at you guys. You guys haven't really. You guys always split games against Philadelphia. That's always been, and I can't stand Philadelphia.
Just recently we've been able to split. I mean, there's been years where the Giants have swept. Been swept by the Eagles, for sure.
Yeah, when they traded Jalen Reagor, I love the fact that I think I saw Tom stream. He looked like he was not happy by the fact that the first drive they conceded a touchdown.
Who was at the Packers? The Bears?
They conceded a touchdown to the freaking Bears. I do like the Bears' chances of at least having a decent record because they got a lot of young guys.
Yeah, it might not be this year. Maybe it will be next year, but they did get that win last week, which was unexpected.
Packers, Bucs. They got to play the Patriots after the Bucs.
The Bears do?
The Packers. I just don't think Rodgers he doesn't have the targets to do it.
Yeah, we'll see. It will be tough.
I mean, because of that, they really I think there's still free agent receivers out there. I think one of them is T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, he's not on the Colts anymore. I don't know if he's still like actively playing, but
I think they're saying Antonio Brown as well, but I don't think he's going to get signed by anybody.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't think he's coming back, to be honest.
Everyone's been telling me Brady could retire after this year. At this point, he needs to retire. He's like, whoa, there's no way. He should be winning games. He's got Julio Jones now who's playing like himself again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm shocked that Brady, the Saints, him against the Saints, he didn't look like himself at all.
Yeah, they got it done, though. At least they finally got the win. Bumblebee, yes. I got to get to the next person here. I appreciate you calling in.
No problem.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Nick, you are next. What is going on, Nick?
Oh, yo, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good. What's up?
Oh, hi. How you doing, Lauren?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Look, I'm your Broncos person in your chat these days. I know you guys were talking about them earlier. Can you repeat that for everyone?
We gotta get your feelings on the beginning of the year as a Broncos fan, from a Broncos fan perspective.
Well, I have just one question.
Okay.
Can you help me teach Nathaniel Hackett how to run a play clock, please? Would that at all be possible?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the man. I'm not in contact with that. I don't know the man personally.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know if I can help you guys out there, but what are your feelings right now? What are you feeling?
Well, here's the thing. I say this to everybody that lives around me. Look, new coach, new quarterback, new owner. So
a lot of news.
It's not. Huh?
A lot of news, a lot of new stuff, a lot of new parts, pieces, things.
So I'm like, they're not all gonna generate gold immediately. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So,
but do you trust Nathaniel Hackett?
Yeah, but would you have trusted Brandon McManus to kick a 64-yard field goal when they were playing Seattle? I don't know, a guy who never kicked a field goal past 60 yards before.
No, I definitely would have called that timeout. Come up with a a nice fourth down play there to get closer.
Okay, good. You're safe. That's good to know. But it's okay. I know, and people here in the Colorado area community are just. They're like, oh, the Broncos are sloppy. Russell Wilson had a terrible game. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm optimistic about them. Okay, I will give them time. Yes, Nathaniel Hackett's going to keep blowing play clock. Going to keep giving us. Look, they've already had. I mean, they said this during the Houston and Denver game yesterday. They've already had 3 delay of game penalties this year, and they had 2 total all of last season.
He's giving Mike McCarthy a run for his money.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So it just seems like, it got so bad that I don't know if anybody else was watching the game, but it got so bad that fans were yelling like when the play clock was coming out. It's like every play they were yelling when the new year was going to happen. It got that bad. But
yeah, I don't, they're yelling like the new year was coming when the play clock.
Yeah, it's like, no. When the play clock was going down, they would yell like 5, 4, 3.
I just processed that for a second. Like, I don't know. I zoned out for a second. It didn't hit me at the 5-4.
Oh no,
And
it's
they're just letting it run down so much. The
Yeah.
fans are just trying to be like, hello, 5 seconds, 4.
okay. If he doesn't get the message, we're gonna send him the message. That's what's gonna happen.
Guys, there's 5 seconds on the play clock. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I mean, yeah, I mean, I expected them to not start the season crazy hot. I thought they had 2 easy games to start the season. Turns out the Seahawks weren't that easy. But I guess we'll see what happens now. Like, after a few weeks in, do they hit their stride?
It's like, because I still think the defense is pretty good, honestly, and but the one issue we never had, I mean, the one issue we had was was there ever a quarterback that we felt was reliable the past, I don't know, what is it, 6 or 7 years?
Yeah.
Whenever Peyton Manning went, whenever Peyton Manning left.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm good with Russell. I think he's going to be okay. I literally just want them. I just want them to win one game against the Chiefs this season. That'll make me. I really don't care if they get swept by the Chargers or Raiders. Okay, in their division, I just want them to win one game against the Chiefs.
Finally get that
make
win.
me happy. Yeah, because it's been. I want to say. I remember it was. They haven't beaten the Chiefs since 2015.
I know it's been a very long time. Yeah. A bunch of games.
And think about that. They play twice every year, at least.
Yeah.
Because they're both in the AFC West. So, and
I think things will start to click soon. I think they will.
And I guess, so I guess we'll see. But, hey, one more thing. It felt like we were watching 2 days of college football this weekend, right? I mean, how many fourth quarter comebacks did we have yesterday? With
like the fourth quarter was crazy, and like the big comebacks, like a 20-0 comeback. I
remember it was like it started. The Dolphins outscored the Ravens 28-3 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
I think in the fourth quarter alone, and then
the Jets game.
The Jet. Oh, we don't have to talk about that if you don't want to.
No, I'm here for the Jets being good.
Okay.
I'm here for the Jets beating the Browns.
I don't know. But like I said, like I'm definitely a Western football guy. So like, I don't know too much about like everything East.
Yeah.
Of like like Colorado. Well, like the Cardinals and Raiders game. Yeah, it's like. I don't know. That was something else.
I caught the end of that game. That was the end of regulation was insane, and the end of overtime was crazy. Just curiosity, how many times did your heart stop during that game? During which one?
Cardinals and Raiders.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was like watching kind of casually while I was doing stuff on my computer after the Giants. Was it the Giants stream or whatever the last stream was, or was it? No, it was the Cowboys stream, and. It literally just seemed like Murray just was extending plays forever. It was like, and he's here, and he's there, and you're like, wow, there's like almost no time left on the clock. Like,
I know, but you also got to look at the stats when it comes to like that comeback, because remember they literally like. It's like the two teams flipped the script. Like the Cardinals ran 50, I think it was like 51 or 52 offensive plays in the second half. And like it was really bad for them in the first half. But like if you can run that many plays in one half, that's gonna wear down the defense.
Yeah,
eventually.
Absolutely.
And I'm thinking like, okay, the momentum is definitely gonna win them in overtime if they can win. Or I said.
And it was crazy how it seemed like the Raiders were going to go down there and score that game-winning field goal. Like, they were moving in that direction, and then Renfro with that fumble.
Oh, it's all. We're not going to blame Hunter Renfro for that loss, are we?
No, just that he had the fumble.
Okay.
I won't blame it for it, but that was a bad time to have a fumble.
Yeah.
Not the best time.
If there were other times to have a fumble, that was definitely not one of the best times to have one.
Especially one that was going to be returned for a touchdown in overtime, sudden death.
There were like, I don't know, like I saw like maybe 5. I didn't see a single Raider other than him like around the football.
Yeah.
I'm just like, once I saw like the Arizona cornerback just take off, I'm just like, okay, it's over.
Yeah, there's no one over there.
No.
No one
It's like
over there.
It's like they were running a screen when he didn't have any blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. So but would that be your favorite game of week 2 or did you I got to remember your Giants too. So
Yeah,
I know
that
you
was
guys
like
are,
honestly that was a good game. They didn't play that well, but I'm happy they won. But like there were so many other crazy games. Like I mean the Raiders Cardinals one had to be one of the craziest. Dolphins was pretty crazy. But yeah, I'll take 2-0. But
yeah.
Definitely there's definitely more climatic games. Even the Jets game was more interesting or more crazy. Like that was crazy.
And then one more thing before I pop off. Do you think we can beat the 49ers next week? What do you think?
I think that's like a very evenly matched game. Like I'm curious to see what the line is going to be on that and who's going to be favored and by how much, because I think that's a very evenly matched game. Who's at home? Is it the Broncos or 49ers? It's the 49ers,
yeah, Denver's
right?
at home. The Broncos are at home this year.
Yeah, I think that might give the Broncos the edge there.
So
what do you feel about that?
Well, here's the thing. How there's, I don't know, to me, they're like one of 3 teams that are just so incredibly inconsistent. At least to me, it's like, you know what I mean by that? It's like you can expect them to win if they're going up against a winning record team, but then completely fall apart and play down to their competition if they're going up against someone with a losing record. So
yeah.
I really don't know because both teams are 1-1. I know it's far too early in the season to say like this team is great or this team is trash, but I sort of treat them like, the Steelers and the Titans. They're so incredibly inconsistent teams where like you just don't look at the stats anymore. You just watch the game and see what happens.
Yeah.
So
I think it's gonna be interesting with Jimmy G back starting. Like and if Judy's healthy and if Surtain's healthy, like that's gonna be huge.
Yeah. So I was kind of rooting for Trey Lance too when he got the start in Chicago week 1.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I don't know if you were a big Trey Lance fan at all when he started.
Like you gotta feel so bad for him just because he played one game his final season in college because of COVID, so they had one game. He played I think 2 games last year, and he played 1 in like a quarter game this year, and then he's not gonna play till next year. Like he's barely got the chance to play. Like
I know. I'm just like, what did this man do to deserve this injury, right?
Yeah. And that's crazy how it was his bone fracture, and like they said they repaired ligament thing too in the surgery. But the surgery, it already happened and it went well, so that's good. So,
good for him then, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully he'll come back good, but it just stinks how much he's not been able to play. Just because of things really out of his control. Like obviously he couldn't control that his team was gonna have like a real college season in 2020. Like he can't control that. I mean, you kind of understand that he's not going to play that much last year, but then this year now he gets the chance to play and he's out for the year, which stinks.
It's why do we have to take him out, right? Or I don't know if people I don't know if 49ers fans liked or hated Jimmy G, but I don't know. I don't cheer for them, so I really don't care for them.
I feel like a lot of 49ers fans, like there are some that are really frustrated by Jimmy G. But I feel like now you have to be almost like grateful you kept him. I think you'd rather have Jimmy G than Nick Mullins out there or CJ Beathard or anyone else you've had as a backup in the past.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So now you kind of got to be like, oh, okay.
I won't deny. I think he's definitely better than Beathard and Nick Mullins. But at the same time, like you always, like especially during the playoffs last year, you could see like he definitely like
he has his
the mechanics in his the mechanics in his shoulder like made a lot of like dumb decisions, like either just clear passes to the defenders or just completely overshotting or missing his receivers. So yeah,
it's gonna be the team around him that's gonna have to do the work,
Yeah,
like Debo.
That's my only concern is like if they're now that Jimmy G is back, is that gonna be like, are his mechanics going to hurt the 49ers more than help them in the regular season? I don't know right now. I mean, we know the answer in the playoffs, but
Yeah.
for this year, I don't know. A different year, right? Different year.
Yeah,
We just have to
I'm
see
interested to see
what-
how it goes down now in San Fran.
Okay. Well, I got to take off,
I
Laura, but thank
appreciate you
you.
calling in, Nick.
Yeah. Go Broncos. Go. Next. I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you Sunday night when you, I don't know, forecast that game or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I appreciate
okay.
you calling in, Nick.
Yeah, no problem. No
Thank
problem.
you.
All right, see ya.
Right, guys. We're going to go switch gears over here to Underdog for tonight's game. Let me pull it up. All right, I'm going to do my pick'em first. Oh, I forgot there's 2 games tonight. All right, guys, let me pull this up. All right. Why is this like this? Not at the bottom. I need to get this cropped right. All right, that looks better. All right, so I'm gonna do some pick'ems for tonight. We'll start with the Titans-Bills game. I'm gonna go Josh Allen higher than 7.5 rushing attempts. I'm gonna go Josh Allen higher. Oh, I can only do 1. I forgot per player. I gotta go higher than 312 total yards, guys. Like I just feel like I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I gotta do that. We're gonna go. We're gonna go Ryan Tannehill. I don't know what to do for Ryan Tannehill. What do you guys think here? Derrick Henry over, higher or lower than a half rushing touchdown? What do you guys think? Higher or lower than 2 rushing attempts? I don't know what to do for any of the Titans here. Treylon Burks, higher or lower than 2.5 receptions? I feel like I would go higher there. I don't know. I'm trying to think. We'll go Diggs higher than 82.5. And then I don't know which Titans player. Maybe Treylon Burks over higher than 2.5 receptions. I feel like I'm going to roll with that. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that for the first game. Yeah, maybe I should go higher on Tannehill passing. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Going higher on everything. Then we're going to go to the next game. Mini at Philly. Gotta go Justin Jefferson higher than half a receiving touchdown. I gotta go Kirk Cousins higher than 286.5 total yards. Or should I do higher than 86.5 fantasy points? I don't know. No, we'll go higher than 271.5 passing yards. Jalen Hurts. We'll go higher than 9 rushing attempts. Let's see, what's Madison here? 17.5 rushing yards. I'll go with the higher on that. I'll go A.J. Brown higher than 6 receptions. Oh my God, this would be crazy if I did this one. I'll do insurance on it. Can I not do... Why is this... What happened to this? They just get rid of this or something? Oh, that player's no longer available. Wow, as we were doing it, they took him out. Wow. Wow. I'm going to go higher on receiving yards. I'll go higher than 26.5 rushing and receiving. Oh! Oh my gosh. Mike. 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 Mike with the 300. Oh my gosh. Mike, nice. Oh my gosh. Mike, nice. The last few years have been rough, so I'm just happy to see the Giants get wins. Can't wait for the next game and when the defense gets healthy. Oh my gosh, Mike, nice. Totally unnecessary, Mike, nice. Oh my gosh, totally unnecessary, Mike, nice. I appreciate it, but oh my gosh. I mean, I'm super pumped with 2-0. I'm so happy for Aziz and Kayvon to get back. I'm super excited. Oh my gosh. I mean, when Aziz and Kayvon get back next week, that's when I'm really excited to watch this team. I haven't heard anything else about Leonard Williams. Let me just look that up right now because, like, that's a huge part of their defense. I didn't see any tweets this morning, and I just remembered that. Oh, so Leonard Williams doesn't think it's too bad. He said, quote, don't think it's going to be too bad. That's good. Okay. He's day-to-day. That's huge. I thought he was, like, done. I thought it was going to be serious. Oh, my gosh. But Mike, nice. That was really nice, Mike. Wow. Appreciate that. Unreal. Whew. Oh, my God. Mike is nice. Wow. Whew. Unreal. So I'm going to submit this one. Go in the higher on all these. Putting insurance on it. Boom. Anyone want to do fantasy for tonight? Anyone trying to do fantasy for tonight? All right, let's do... Anyone trying to do a 2-person for 27? I'm going to start that. It's a $15 entry. And if you guys want to play fantasy or do pick'em, make sure you guys download Underdog. Use that promo code SheGotSports, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Matt, it's a fantasy website. I mean, it's a fantasy app / website. That's what it's considered as, is fantasy. That's why the terminology is higher, lower, pick'em entry, that kind of thing. So here we go. This is for both games tonight, so this should be pretty fun. This is for 2 games, 2 teams in this draft. This should be good. It's cool that it's both games because you can actually draft a quarterback and stuff. It's not just flex players, so. And I have the first pick. And the draft starts in 20 seconds. I was going to go Jefferson with my first pick, but I wanted Allen, so. Oh, I wanted Diggs too. Oh, all right. I'm going to go AJ. We're going to go Cook. Gonna need Allen to carry. Gonna need Allen to carry for real. We'll go Dawson. And we'll go... Yeah, Bart. Second pick definitely is the best one here, I think. And I'm going to go Mackenzie. So I'm projected 79. Andrew's projected 86. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Andrew, that was a good draft. You had a good draft there for sure. If anyone else wants to do a draft quick, we can. Let me know in the chat. If not, I'm going to hop off and finish the stream. Yeah, good luck to you too, Andrew. You want to do it, Matt? Are you signed up? Okay, yeah, no problem, Matt. Make sure you use that promo code SheGotSports. So, how's everyone doing? I kind of want to do another pick'em. I might do one more. A mix of both games. I'll go higher on Tannehill rushing. Ooh, look, the Burks receptions went away. I'll go higher. Should I go higher on the rushing attempts? I don't know. It's pretty high. I'll go higher on total yards. I'll be real, I never heard of this guy in my life before. Johnny Mond. I'm going to go higher on A.J. Brown receiving yards. Confirm that. All right, Luke. I just called Matt Luke. Sorry. All right, because I saw Luke's name right there. All right, Matt. What entry size do you want to do? Matt. 15, 10, 5. Well, actually, we can't do 10. We can only do 5 or 15. Because if we're doing a two-person. 15? All right, cool. I'll get that started. 15 to share this link. Sounds good. And we're good, if that's you, Matt. All right, now I got the second pick in this one. Hey, appreciate that, Dove. You wanna play fantasy against me tonight or no? Yeah, now I want to see if the strategy changes here. Now I gotta see how the strategy. Awesome, Dove. Who did you have in your pick'em? Who are your picks? Hey, have a good one, Philip. Ooh, you went Jefferson first. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna double dip here with Allen and Diggs. So now I got Allen in both these. Like, I gotta hope that Allen does well because I got him in both leagues tonight. So I should probably go running back here. No, I want to go AJ Brown. Oh, Cook is taken. All right, I gotta go Henry. Ooh, the Crowder one is interesting. The Crowder one is sneaky good. I did Allen higher than 312.5 total yards too. I did Tannehill too. Oh, I did Tannehill too, higher than 9.5 rushing yards. Also did Jefferson higher than half a touchdown too. What's going on, Ken? What's going on, Nick? We're gonna go Knox. I'm drafting so many players I had in the last league too. And for my last pick here, who do we go with for the last pick? I don't know. What if Traylon Burks randomly goes off? I don't know. I'll go Traylon Burks. I don't know. All right, so I'm projected 84. Matt's projected 83. Ooh, I'm only projected one more point. Ooh. 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 Ooh, this is going to be a close one, Matt. Ooh. We'll see. Literally, my whole fantasy night hinges on Josh Allen. So, Josh Allen, my whole night of fantasy hinges on you. So, just, like, play well, please. And I would appreciate it a lot. So, yeah, guys. James, this is Underdog. If you sign up using my promo code SheGotSports, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. You can do pick 'em on here, fantasy football, daily fantasy football, single game fantasy football. So, yeah, everybody. I think that's gonna be it for the stream. You know, I'm gonna be live in like literally 2 hours for Monday Night Football. Eagles Vikings is the game I'm gonna be streaming. So I'll see you guys there. Appreciate you tuning in. Peace.